Good morning. There's 4 feet of snow outside. So my eldest went out to shovel the walkway this morning and he went 3 steps, boing, 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 like a rabbit, and he gave up. Okay. You know? All right. So, pain this morning is lower than yesterday. Yay. I've had a bowel movement. It was extremely difficult and extremely tiny. So, the food has left the system, and now I've been living off of, what have I been living off of? I've been eating mashed potato and soup and more soup and tea with honey and lemon and coffee in the morning with milk. So I'm getting some nutrition, and I'm going to continue the liquid and soft food diet for, I don't know, another couple of days. It's hard to do it. I'm only motivated to do it because the pain of passing solids is that bad. Excuse me. All right. I do have a telephone appointment with my doctor on Monday, so we will make progress in finding out, or about, I think, 2015 was when I first met this new doctor. It's almost 10 years. Okay, not new doctor. And he recommended that I see a gastroenterologist right away at the very beginning. And I did. And she said to me, "Oh, well, I'm leaving this clinic, so I can't really do anything for you, but I do recommend a few things," right? So she did, before she left that clinic, do an endoscopy, and also stretched my esophagus a little bit because I had some constrictions, and I was having trouble swallowing at that time. So since then, I haven't had any trouble swallowing. And she also documented a hiatal hernia that she said was small at the time. But in the last 10 years, things have progressed. So I do think that it is time for another endoscopy. Her opinion was that I, at that time, had gastritis and that my gallbladder was on its way out and needed removing. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to take up that thread. Like I said before in another video, instead of doing gallbladder surgery, I chose to focus on my poor, non-existently working vagina, and I had several surgeries to reconstruct me, and I think they're failing. And that's also wrapped up in the difficulty passing stool. So I have TVT sling, which is a transvaginal tape, and it's mesh, and it is the kind of mesh that was studied and is supposed to fit nicely within the human body and do women a lot of good who have no pelvic floor left, right? But even so, mesh is a kind of, I don't know, artificial material, and I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which means that things shift around and move around, and certainly in time, most women need a replacement surgery for that particular what is it, device? I suppose it's a device, right? It's a sling. It holds my bladder, it holds my urethra up so I don't leak urine. Yep. But unfortunately, I am not leaking urine. But I can't poo, right? So that's not good either. All right, so yeah, Monday morning, I'll talk to my doctor. We'll get that ball rolling again. And a piece of advice that someone gave me as an educator right in the beginning when I was trying out my different techniques on children, like behavior management techniques and stuff. And of course, I'd run in there and I'd try to do whatever it was that I was doing, whatever technique I was applying. And Like half the time it would work and half the time it would not, right? And I would be like, okay, so that didn't work. Now what? And my supervisor told me, oh, Gala, children will always give you a chance to practice again. That's how I feel about my body. My body is always giving me another way of paying attention to it and learning. Ow. Okay. See you tomorrow.